Yes, everything about Namecheap screams cheap. Cheap domains, cheap web hosting, cheap website tools. And with a name like Namecheap, they kind of set the expectation themselves. But what if I told you that it's all a lie? In the best way. Namecheap somehow offers amazing value for, well, cheap. Let's do a quick Namecheap review and you'll see for yourself. If you want to check current discounts or grab a Namecheap promo code, there's a deal in the link in the description along with a QR code on screen. Go grab them. Namecheap offers 3 simple shared hosting plans called Stellar, Stellar Plus, and Stellar Business. While they all pack a lot of features, these plans are easy to understand because Namecheap focuses on beginners and smaller projects. The basic Stellar plan is fine if you only need a few small websites, but I think most people will get way more value from Stellar Plus because it lets you host unlimited websites, provides unmetered SSD storage and automatic backups, and it's not that much more expensive. Then there's Stellar Business, which is better suited for users expecting heavier traffic or needing extra resources. Go with it if you already have a bigger business website or plan to build one. Just remember, you can always upgrade your plan as you go along. Again, I like that Namecheap web hosting doesn't try to confuse beginners with 15 different plans and random upsells everywhere. It's simple, and that matters when you're new to all this hosting magic. But there are renewals. Yes, renewal prices do go up after the first term. However, that's basically every hosting company at this point, not just Namecheap. So if you see an insanely low intro deal with my discount link, just know the long-term price won't stay that low forever. The easiest way around that is usually to pick a longer plan up front. And to be fair, compared to SiteGround or Bluehost, these renewal price increases are very tame. Now, the biggest strength of Namecheap isn't even hosting, it's domains. Their whole ecosystem around domains is genuinely very beginner-friendly. Buying a Namecheap domain is straightforward, and Whois privacy is included. They've built a reputation over the years as one of the most trusted registrars online. So for those looking for a cheap domain name and simple yet value-rich hosting, Namecheap might be the best web hosting choice. Speaking of simple hosting in this Namecheap review, the ease of use here is good, but with a caveat. The main Namecheap panel is clean, organized, easy to read, and doesn't feel overly corporate or cluttered. You can manage domains, access hosting, contact support, and more. But the twist is that Namecheap still uses cPanel for more advanced tasks. Some people will hate it and call it outdated, while others will love it for its simple tools and the millions of tutorials already online. Personally, I think cPanel is reliable and functional, but for complete beginners, it can feel a little technical at first because you get all the tools thrown at you at once. Yeah, that can definitely feel daunting. But once you spend a little time with it, it becomes manageable, especially because Namecheap makes setup pretty painless. Installing WordPress only takes a few clicks, and if you already have a site somewhere else, they offer free migration, promising to move everything quickly while keeping downtime to a minimum. Another nice surprise is the built-in Namecheap website builder. Every shared hosting plan includes it, and while it's definitely not competing with advanced builders like Webflow or Squarespace, it's still good enough for simple websites. You get drag and drop editing, various templates, and enough customization to launch a portfolio or small business site without touching code. Though more advanced users will probably outgrow it pretty fast, especially for e-commerce websites where the tools are more limited. Overall, Namecheap WordPress hosting is great if you're new to all of this. The setup is fast, management tools are easy to find, and most features are designed with beginners in mind. There are also additional tools such as Beast Mode for bulk domain searching, free DNS options, and basic design tools, but don't expect a Hostinger level amount of freebies packed in here. Support is another area where Namecheap does fairly well. They offer 24/7 live chat, and response times are usually pretty quick. Does that mean every support interaction will magically solve your problems instantly? Of course not. But when we're talking about a budget host, Namecheap's agents and support network are solid. And if support is okay and the provider is cheap, then performance becomes the real question, right? Nope. Namecheap actually performs better than I expected for the price. In testing, their shared hosting handled traffic spikes reasonably well without completely collapsing under pressure. Page speeds are decent too. Not mind-blowing, but definitely good enough to stay within acceptable loading times for SEO and overall user experience that Google recommends. You also get server locations in the US, UK, Asia, and Europe, which is honestly more than some premium providers offer. The most interesting thing is that Namecheap advertises a 100% uptime guarantee for shared hosting, meaning that if downtime occurs and support confirms it, you may receive hosting credits as compensation. Real-world uptime can feel a little inconsistent despite the guarantee. For most of my testing period, I saw a nice 100% uptime score, but there were a few moments where it dipped. Nothing too crazy though. So while performance is solid, it's definitely not perfect. One limitation is that Namecheap still relies on more traditional hosting infrastructure, unlike some premium providers that use NVMe storage. It's not like you're going to lose half your visitors for not hosting your site on NVMe drives, but it would definitely help overall performance and stability a bit. I'm hoping an upgrade is part of Namecheap's future plans. Security, security, security. Something no beginner really thinks about until it's too late. In this regard, Namecheap keeps things simple but effective. WHOIS privacy is included with domains, keeping your personal contact information hidden from public databases and reducing spam. You also get a free positive SSL certificate so your site can use HTTPS right away. Automatic backups are included too, though how often they happen depends on the hosting plan you choose. There's also strong two-factor authentication support and mod security firewall protection to help block common malicious traffic. That said, not everything is fully automatic. Basic DDoS protection is available, but enabling it requires a few extra setup steps, and advanced malware scanning costs extra. So yeah, while Namecheap covers the essentials really well, it's not trying to be some ultra premium security platform with every advanced protection feature included. Keep that in mind, and always practice good web security habits on your site too. Overall, after my Namecheap shared hosting review, did I prove that Namecheap is a very solid yet affordable provider? Of course I did. Sure, if you're expecting cutting-edge performance, premium infrastructure, and advanced developer tools, you'll probably outgrow it eventually. But if you want affordable hosting, a beginner-friendly setup, and enough performance to comfortably run a small website, then Namecheap actually delivers a lot of value for the cheap. Especially if you use my discount deal from the description or scan the on-screen QR code. At the end of this Namecheap hosting review, Namecheap succeeds because it understands its audience, and I'm trying to do the same. Leave a comment letting me know whether this video helped you, what was missing, or which other provider you'd like me to review. Or if you just want to chat, you can always tell me about the web project you're currently working on. Okay, thanks for watching my video. Leave a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you later.